kick that off, Lee, I got a question for y'all. That was a good talking point that we was just on there. So we was talking about like people saying there's nothing to do here, nothing to do there, wanting to get out of the house. But a great point that you brought up, Kenny, is like you said you enjoy, spending time at the house, just chilling. So what I want to talk about is like how people can or cannot just sit in the house and enjoy the comforts and confines of their own personal space.
It's a good
Some
question.
people pay, some people pay crazy amounts of mortgage, pay crazy amounts in rent, and they not even staying in the house because they don't like being alone or they don't like just sitting in the house, even if they with family, whatever, but like don't like to sit still or be in their own presence. I've lived by myself. So like I think I slowly have started to I realized for one that I was supplementing my time that I spend alone, like just chilling in the house. I supplement that by replacing it with I bring people in or I go out and go do this, go do that. And I'm like, you know what? When's the last time you just sat and chilled like in your own presence and actually enjoyed yourself? That's the key part, and actually enjoyed yourself.
I
You
think
know,
everyone needs to learn. Like, I think this might be a hot take, but like, I think everyone needs to at least like learn how to be alone.
mm,
Because like, if you can't be alone with yourself, like that means one, like there's something wrong there, in my opinion. Like, you
yeah,
can't, like, I think, like, you have to be, I don't know if the word like comfortable or whatever. Like, you just have to be able to be alone with yourself,
yeah,
and before you're able to like actually, I don't know, interact or spend time with other people.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think, some people might misinterpret this and say, like, oh, you need to be by yourself all the time, or you shouldn't need social interaction. Like, that's not what
mm,
we're talking about at all here.
no,
We're saying that you can be completely fine, comfortable with like being present and happy by yourself. There are
mm,
some people who literally can't sit in a room and like hear their own thoughts and be
Yep.
happy with them,
yeah,
or like just complete silence
yeah,
like for a second. Like some people can't deal with those things, and I
mm.
completely agree. Like I think everyone knows like me and Zeus travel by ourselves, and Zeus don't talk to me too much.
Zeus.
He don't talk to me too much, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I try to learn a practice of like being able to sit by myself to like truly accept myself first. And hey, are you okay with where you are in life? Are you okay with how you look, how you feel, the image that you portray? Like, because that's another thing. Like, that's probably where it stems from. Is like in high
Mhm.
school, middle school. If you're
Yeah,
sitting at a lunch table by yourself, you're the weird kid.
Yeah, you're the
it's
loser.
You're
true. It's
you're the
true.
loser. Like something's wrong with you. The fact that you're by yourself. That probably happens in relationships. Like
Mhm.
people can't be alone. Got to
Yeah,
have a relationship or whatever
gotta always
because
have someone to rely
The
on.
image painted for
always
sure. Yeah.
because we're kind of like taught to be with somebody, which again, not a bad thing at all. But I think what we're talking about here is like, hey, can you like just sit in silence for a second and talk
Mhm.
to yourself and be happy with the conversation?
Yeah.
Can you listen to your own thoughts and like just have peace by yourself? Because if you can't have peace, what you were saying, you cannot have peace literally sitting by yourself. Why would someone else want to be with you?
Yeah.
Never
You,
mind.
you're kind of dependent at that point, but just to
Yeah,
just to turn it up a notch. Okay, let's talk about, like y'all said, you said that traditionally it's a norm to like when you see somebody alone, you automatically think, oh, there's something wrong with them. Like, they're weird or they just truly don't have no friends or whatever. It's like a bit of a stigma painted there. But those people that truly enjoy their personal time and enjoy being alone, those are the ones like Leo, you're one of them. Leo, like a pioneer when it comes to traveling by yourself, man. Kenny, you probably are too, but like people that truly have no issue going somewhere alone. Oh, I travel all the time by myself. People be like, by yourself, you ain't take no friends, no family with you. You ain't feel weird just sitting in the airport. No, I'm in my own presence. The best.